What do we have here, ladies and gentlemen, to the tribe? How we doing, everybody? How we doing, guys? How is everybody? Have we finally actually gotten to a point where we have all of Lord Vader's dark side clones, maybe? Could happen. Could happen. How are we all doing today? We are officially some part of the way through this week. We've got GAC lock-in. You know, like 2 hours. Don't forget to lock in. Lock into GAC, guys. Back to 5v5. And we got a giveaway. What's not to like? Hey, what's not to like? What we got in the chat? We got Fallen One. How you doing, buddy? Chris 46822. How you doing, Chris? Indarius. He is the 9,000th. You might be over 9,000. I think you'll find. We got Cybix. How you doing, Cybix? Darth Vader's dark side clones. Indeed, Indarius. Darth Vader's dark side clones. Sounds like it could be like an appetizer at a gourmand restaurant. Darth Vader's dark side clones. Anyway, hello, Scribe. I went a bit crazy. Scorch is 20 away from 7 stars for the for the Empire. Wow, did you happen to get amazing pulse, Sop? Or did you just like whip out your mum's credit card and max it out? How you doing, Sop? You okay, buddy? Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. How you doing, Robbie? Indarius? How do people normally say it? Watch, how you doing, buddy? Scribe in the tribe pulled 3 7s and 2 10s. That's pretty good, Sol, to be fair. Getting 2 10s, no 5s, all Swevens. Happy days, mate. Most people don't. I tried my best. Nailed it. Just unlocked Lord Vader just in time for the GAC. Good stuff, Dominic. True Owns people, how you doing today? BV! Got BV in the chat. Still hot and bothered? Very much so. I have a fan blowing on my... Let's call it legs. Let's call it legs. Please tell me I'm not late to lose the quiz again. You're not late to lose the quiz again. Last gen. We'll start in about an hour. Does Bo-Katan counter Lord Vader even... Does it work even with... It works regardless, True Owns people. Yeah. Works regardless. Your first day one unlock, congrats. Pulled a 145, nice. I've never pulled that big. Never pulled that big. What's up, Nuggets? Unreliable witness, how you doing? R9 Scorch, just have him sit on the bench in 5s. You could take him for offense, Carth. Got a 260 with 19k crystals. Oh, got to 260. Apologies. I was like, I don't think 260 is a pull. No Scorch for pulls for me today. Payday isn't for a week. That makes sense, North Dialis. Pulled a 5, 5, 7, and 5. Oh, Zerdor, you got absolutely boned, mate. You got boned. BA, how you doing, buddy? Things are good here. You pulled a 7, then a 5, and then said, fuck it. Don't blame you, BV. All good. Got 43 shards in your 5-card pull. Blessed by blessed by my middle child. Amazing. Aw, you love your dog? That's amazing. I love your dog as well. Welcome to the tribe. If I pulled so many 7s in a casino, they'd kick me out. Well, Lord Porg, thankfully, you are not inside a casino. Darth Elias, how you doing? Most people say with the D not being carried into Indarius. Oh. What are they? Not being carried into the Arius. So what? How do they... Endarius? Do they say it like that? Endarius. Sounds like it's a medical condition then, doesn't it? Oh, you've been stricken down with some Endarius. I'm really sorry. You should take 2 of these twice a day and call me in the morning. Deathman Monkey. What a great name. Welcome to the tribe, buddy. Ah, the quiz. Which wombat was first seen in which Star Wars product in Vienna? It was in the distance of Darth Vader. Exactly, Sop. That's exactly right. It's rather upsetting, really. Wanted him to go straight on defense instead of Gak. Well, he gets rocked by 2 non-GL teams on defense currently, so. One of my kiddos do pack openings. Something luck. Hey, man. If it works, don't knock it, right? Except, you know, when your kids all of a sudden get you like a 5-pack full of 5s, they never get to open the packs ever again. They're bad luck, all right? And you tell it right to their faces. You go, you are bad luck. Completely destroy their self-esteem. That's weird, dude. 22k crystals, save for the Executor event next month, or for Scorch pull today, save it for the Executor event, maybe. Or you could do Scorch. You could probably get 7-star Scorch with that. Had some bad luck with the 12 and 5 pulls today. Oosh. That sucks, man. Never whaled in this game, but I had to with the new clones. Never again. That's fair, Daniel. That's fair. It's an expensive hobby. Absolutely sure you're going to draw a 330 on my first pull, but just in case, I figured I'd throw my hat in the ring for some extra shards. Hell yes, last gen. The first one you said is how most people say it. Endarius. Unless they're from Turkey. It's a Turkish name? Endarius. Is it really? It's a cool name, dude. It's a cool name. Good evening, Scribble. How are you? Castro, I'm great. How are you doing, Castro? Oh. Excuse me. Pardon me, my phone. What cap ship would I use with bounty hunter ships? Executor. Maybe Bam with Sana DC has a very good chance against Lord Vader on defense. In Territory Wars it was fine. Maybe. Hey Nico, how you doing, buddy? Good stuff, ladies. Oh, I need to climb in fleet. We do need to climb in fleet, guys. It's kind of important if we want to, you know, have crystals and stuff. Sometimes we need crystals. Just unlocked Levy at 4-star. What 2 reinforcements should you run? Depends on what you're facing up against. If you're going up a mirror match, you want to have the Scimitar and the Interceptor. If you're going up against Executor, you'd want to have the TIE Fighter and the Interceptor. Interceptor is always one. You're just going to have to switch around the TIE Fighter and the Scimitar. Basically. Everything good? Back to work after a long weekend. Well, Nico. I'm glad you had a long weekend. I'll have one next week. And I will enjoy it. There will be no stream this Thursday, ladies and gentlebeans. Ladies and gentlemen, there will be no stream on Thursday. Because I am away with work Thursday, Friday. I come back at about 5 PM on Friday. We'll still try to get our GAC night done. Might be a little bit hairy, might be a little bit scary. RSG raiding the tribe. Ranger, thank you so much, good sir. Hope you had a good stream, buddy. Welcome in, Raiders. You little pickle pullers, you. You heard me. Lady Geek, how you doing? Fleet remains the best crystals in the game. I mean, they are. There's no question. Is Scorch giveaway going to be performance-based? Need to know if now to skip gym or not. True Owns People is going to be a quiz, good sir. It'll be a quiz in about 50 minutes. In about 50 minutes. I got time on it. Yep, we're going to be doing a quiz. How is Milo, Indigo, and Smudges today? They're really good. They're really good, thank you, Ryrock. They're really good. They're just, you know... I mean, I got a little bit of a cut from Indy today. See that little cut on my finger? It was my fault. I was teasing her. I was playing with her. You know, we've got these little cat climbing tree thingies, and it's got like these ropes that dangle down from it. And I was like teasing her with it. I was like, "Yeah, look at this, look at this." And she was like chasing it, and then she just went to swipe at me. It was my fault. I flew too close to the sun. The sun being death claws of a kitten. The murder claws. They came out. You know. Ironic that Scribbles calls something hairy. The beautiful bald man. I know, right? I do it on purpose. And it's just ironic. Maybe balls. Maybe balls. If I was able to do 3/4 of the Levy event because I still need 35 shards of the dagger. Cybex. Get your dagger, bro. Defense sets with protection primaries. What? Oh, sorry. You're talking about Scorch. Scorch modding. Yeah, could do. I mean, honestly, he gets so much defense anyway, it almost feels a waste to give him defense sets. But defense protection primaries, I get on board with. But I honestly don't mind speed on him either. What's going on, Sotico? All giveaways going to be Scorch packs. They are, Kiwi, yeah. Never fly too close to the sun. Kittens are God's perfect murder machines, wrapped up in floof. They are. They're very good at it. Fast as fuck, boy, for Scorch. Clock in about 3:30. So what you done as a Karth? Gone speedy boy. Speedy boy. Don't blame you. I haven't even done the marquee yet. Haven't even done the marquee yet. To the windows. To the walls. Oh, nice. Let's get some free... well, I've got 59,672 Mark II materials, but I'll take that anyway. Yes, I do. Shall I get the Lord Vader Lightspeed Sith Lord of the Sith Lightspeed Speed Bundle? Look at all the stuff I could get. I don't want it. That's too expensive. I don't want it, but this one over here, I will get. But I'll get it from the store because I want the coaxium. I want that coaxium, baby. Let's go to the store real quick. How do I participate in the giveaways? There is a quiz starting in about 45 minutes, good sir. 10 out of 100 on the fence whether to buy an additional 3x5 pack to get Scorch to R5 today or sit on my 31k crystals. Riz, I would honestly just sit on it. Like, what do you get? What's the maximum difference that you could make by taking him into GAC right now? The absolute maximum you could do by having him at Relic 9 today is, let's say, best case scenario is you go 3-0, and that gives you 900 crystals a day. Not 900. Yeah, 900, right? 900 for a win. 3 times. Gives you, 2,700 crystals, right? If you didn't R9 Scorch today, you would get probably still win 2 or 1 match at the very least. So you're looking at like a 700 to maybe like 1,500 crystal differential. You might as well just not R9 him today and buy yourself 2,000 crystals. Save yourself the rest of the faff. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Maybe I'm oversimplifying things there. All right, let me buy this pack for Scorch. Where is it? There it is. I coax my eam on her parsec. Wow, Fenrir. Talk dirty to me, baby. Sounds reasonable. I know it's nice to have the day 1 R9. Hi, Wolfie, by the way. But, realistically speaking, you might as well just save yourself the crystals. It's not going to make that big of a difference for 1 week of GAC. Maybe. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's going to be everything. Everything in the world. Alright, just claiming all my coaxium-based stuff. Do. But that should have unlocked the super pack as well, right? Yes, it did. Doesn't the $70 pack normally have 15 armies in it? Am I imagining things? I thought the bundle was supposed to have 15 armies. Have they replaced that with 20 Zeta mats? Because that sucks. Tales of Scribe Gaming. That'll be me. To misquote my favorite movie, Scorchin'. That could be so many things, Andrew. And 0-3 next round. Unless they bug fix the Lord Vader team before the attack phase, or buff something to shut them down, Momo. Yeah. I am 1 win out of Kyber 1, so I will today. Fair, Rob. Fair. Is it the first clone commando in the game? It is, and they don't even have the clone commando tag, and it makes Karth very sad. They've changed what's in the bundle with each release. Well, now it feels bad, because I'm getting 20 Zetas and 2 full Kyrotech. And I don't need Zetas and I don't need Kyrotech. That sucks. I prefer it when it's Omicrons. Oh, the mask. Smokin'! P-A-R-T. Why? Because I gotta! You can send the Zetas and the Kyros my way? Absolutely, Matt. It's in your inbox, buddy. I should probably buy that pack anyway. First bundle has Ommis, second has Zetas. Oh, okay, maybe I'm just imagining things. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Oh no, it was the Ascension pack, wasn't it? The Ascension pack was the crazy one. That's the one that had it. I think. Anyway, let's buy this pack. First bundle has nom mummies. Nom 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 the nommies. Nom 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 the nommies. Alright. Let's go back over here and get our coaxium on. Get your coaxium on. Grab it, grab it, grab it. Grib it. Grab it and rip it. Rip it real good. And then we shall jump back in. Might as well jump. Might as well jump. What am I saving my crystals for? A rainy day, mostly, Boto. A rainy day. What's that Dark Side Clone Ascension pack? What? There used to be one. There was one for CX2, is it? Is the Lord Vader Lightspeed bundle worth it for the price? My account, all the light side requirements are R3 and all the dark side requirements are Gear 12 or less. Probably, Kiwi. Probably. Just the signal data and the material mats are worth quite a bit, to be fair. Because, like, I mean, you're at least saving yourself... Hang on, let's go ahead and check. You said all the light side are... All the light side are Relic 5, did you say? Relic 3. You're getting a lot of relic levels on your clones. A lot. And that alone is probably worth a $50. But you're also getting all of these from Gear 12 all the way up to Relic 7. Now, they're not great characters, don't get me wrong. But all the materials that you'd need, you know, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600 Chirotech, as well as Relics 1 to 7. That's probably about, what, 700 of each signal data per character on these. That's a lot of signal data. Has that just been posted, Garth? Has that just been posted? Let me see. Oh, hey, Meathead. Oh, actually, Meathead's just messaged me. Hey, buddy. Hi. So. One second, guys, sorry. Just trying to give the details to Meathead on the bug right now. Oh. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. What were we doing? Oh, yeah, yeah, it's worth it. Yeah, but it depends. It really comes down to you if you feel like the relic levels are worth it for the cost. I'm just looking at base cost value, not value in terms of how good the characters are and where you can use them. Okay? So resource value more than anything. My scribbling buddy from Scribblington. How are we Scribble doing? Oliver, we're doing great, mate. How you doing? How are we modding Scorch? Well, Carthrick is... I have it under good authority that Carthrick has the right modding. Speed. Speed and protection primaries, basically. Make him quick, about 350 speed, and as much protection as you can. I will be taking him to 6 stars today. I can't wait. I can't wait. Let's first and foremost just, you know, do what we can on him. Do. Put all of the gear on him. All of the gear and no idea. That's what we're doing today, baby. Getting the characters to R7 is huge for cost effectiveness. 100%. No denying that. No denying that. All of the 501st to R7, all of those dark side characters to 5.7. It's great. It's good value. It's good value. 350 speed is pretty nutty. Okay, well, I was just repeating what you said. Has he got quite low base speed, has he? Just make him fast then. Cerebro! Yes, it's a lot of bonus speed from mods. I love having full R7 501st now. Gas is R8, but still. Yep, I did full R7 501st back when we were doing the cam mission. That's how long my clones have been at least R7. I've got some R... That's a Grand Arena Cron. I've got some at I've got 5s at Relic 9, I want to say. And Arcs at Relic 8 because of the Lord Vader requirements, right? And Gas is at Relic 8 as well. Alright, cool. Should we do the marquee, or have I got to... Yeah, I've got to do a fleet battle real quick. Auto. You are cam ready. I've been cam ready for quite some time. Yes, I am. If our guild ever decided to go back and do light side GOTB, smash that cam mission. It's storming cats and dogs outside. I really like the Welsh version of that saying. The Welsh version of that saying is Mae'n bwrw hyn ragedd ac fin. Which means it's beating old ladies and sticks. Right? Now that's a good way to say it's pissing it down. It's beating old ladies and sticks. How are we getting into the giveaway? It's whoever is the nicest to me. No, we're doing the giveaway in about 35 minutes. It's just going to be a quiz, good sirs and ladies. Is the Levy mirror match that easy? Yes, it is, Ninja Snipers. If you go first, you hit auto and you win. If you go second, you play it manually until first reinforcement, you bring in the scimitar, then you hit auto and you win. How all mirror matches should be. I was there, along with Scribe, fighting monthly for cam shards, doing guild streams. Such a pain of a fight. I mean... Yes, we did many a guild stream. I remember sitting in guild chat for many hours. And I used to run 3 accounts back then. There was a time I ran 3 accounts, doing 3 lots of cam missions. It was good times. I can't think of a more sensible way to express that sentiment. Can I bribe you with compliments, good sir? Absolutely you can, Dancing. Absolutely. Unless they have scimitar as first reinforcement. Yeah, but nobody does that in Squad Arena. Or maybe they do in yours. Only douchebags would do that, I feel. Opinion on Scorch pack. Which pack, Julius? Sorry. The Dutch version is Het Regent Pippenstellen. It's raining pipe stems. Nice. It's raining pipe stems. Can I bribe you with head, good sir? Alright, okay, Dancing, sorry bro, your compliments are gone. I got Matt now. Some fantastic moments of wins, saves, doing together as a guild. Fun, fun, fun. Both Mob Mothma and Bo-Katan will be fixed versus Lord Vader. I hope so. So let's have a look. I just want to see what this game news is all about, guys. This game news. What's this game news? All right. Lord Vader investigations. We are aware both Mon Mothma's team and Bo-Katan Mandalorian's team are interacting in a way unintended with Lord Vader and his new clones, and will be addressed in an upcoming update. Your days are numbered. We do not want puny non-galactic legend teams defeating the greatest Sith Lord the world has ever seen. Or the galaxy, for that matter, right? So, looks like they're gonna get patched. I imagine it will take at least a week for this to come through, guys. I don't expect this to be updated lickety-split, splickety-lit, lickety-splickety-splickety-lit. So this first round is probably still going to be Lord Vader on defense at your peril. All right? Good to know. Good to know, guys. They could just test the game. I mean, maybe they missed it. Maybe they missed it. I don't know. The whales are safe. Well, it seems as though I live in Wales, and I am a whale, then yes. They told you we will intervene. The weird part is Mon Mothma is working as intended. She is. She is. But, you know, I remember them saying when they were releasing the Darkseid clones that they do not intend for, I think it was Fennec, for the Fennec Boba Fett team to beat Lord Vader. And if it does somehow beat it, they will intervene. I remember them saying that. Now, I can't remember if it was specifically just for Fennec or if it was non-Galactic Legend teams. So, how do they plan a workaround for Mon Mothma? They'll stop the TM gains. They'll do something like, if light side rebels dispel dots, they have a dot reapplied that's locked, so they can't gain any Terminator. Something like that. Hey, Cosley, how you doing, buddy? Cyber defense is broken? What? Rotsy, how you doing? Where is the line for whale for you? Oh, what, like on how much money you spend? I mean, I think anybody that spends 3 figures in a month is still relatively whaley. Relatively whaley. On the regular. You're a whale in whales? Whale isn't that funny. It is, yes. Well, of course, Darksaber Bow is kicking Imperial clones in the teeth. Why do you think the Night of 1,000 Tears of Lord Vader took place? Well, indeed. What's my opinion on LeBron's legacy? I mean, to be fair, if we were to talk about legacy for anyone, right? LeBron. What does he do? Play golf? I know he's a basketball player. I don't watch basketball, so I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. Just recently unlocked Lord Vader, and now working on new Darkseid clones. Hell yes, Moldy Butt. What a great name. Moldy and Butty. Oh, alright, Butt. Alright, Moldy Butt. How's it going? Alright? Thoughts on the new Scorch Ascension pack? There's not a Scorch Ascension pack when I just spent all the money, right? Oh, okay, there is. There is a Scorch Ascension pack. So, hang on, let's do some math. Let's do some math. We've got, what, 5... Oh, but then it's just like, it's a mixed bag. 10... I'm just looking at the Scorch pack. 50... How many Scorch shards you get? Okay, so you only get 65 shards of Scorch for... I think that's right, anyway. 5, 15, right? 65 shards of Scorch. I will add the rest of the value up, right? 65 shards of Scorch for 5, 15, essentially 35. Oof. Oof. Yeah, no. I mean, this is great if you don't have the other clones. This is a great Ascension pack to put out at the end, so people can try and catch up a little bit on the other clones. But realistically, a lot of people tend to go all in, one at a time. And if you've done that, you've kind of missed the boat. So for me, it's a no-no. For me, it's a no-no. Quite pricey. £65 and you're spending 65 shards, sorry, and you're spending what? 65, essentially 85. So like the value, like usually you want to have at least $1 per shard, at most $1 per shard, sorry, for the character that you're actually afterwards, because the rest these shards here don't hold value to me. That's just shard shop currency. When's my next roster review? I'm not sure, Oliver. Not sure, buddy. But be aware that I will be messaging it quite clearly on my Discord. So if you're not on my Discord, hop onto my Discord. I'll be messaging it through there, communicating it through there. Can you do the math for me too, as someone who doesn't have clones at 7 stars? Okay, it's different. If you actually need all of the clones, it's good value. If you need all of the shards, it is actually pretty good value. Because if I can just add up all the shards. You're getting 175 shards for 85 bucks. It's basically 50 pence a shard. That is a good value point. And you're getting a little bit of signal data. You're getting half an Omicron. And you're getting Chirotex. And, you know, yes, if you need all the clone shards, it's pretty good value. If you don't need the other clone shards, and if you don't have much value in Zetas and Chirotech like I do, the value of it drops off significantly, right? But the 10 normies over here, great. If you need the other shards, pretty good value, truth be told. So, yeah. Is that your wife, Matt? It's okay as a business expense. She's like, honey. It is. Knew it. Knew it. Straight away we got it. Honey, I've got a really important business expense. Let me have this Ascension bundle. What's going on, Nathan Lucas? How you doing today, buddy? All right, cool. So yes, we will be doing our quiz giveaway in about 25 minutes, guys. So stick around if you want to be involved in the giveaway. So what I can do if you want, I know not everybody enjoys the quizzes. What I can do is I can do the quiz and only the top 3 will be winners. And then we can play with my balls afterwards and we could pick another 2 winners from the top 2 winners there. Would you prefer that? Because I'm still doing the quiz regardless. This way we get the best of both worlds. Marble drop. I'm assuming the ability Ascension pack is good if you need Zetas. That I haven't looked at, good sir. Ability Ascension pack. How many Zetas are we getting here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Hang on. 1, 5, 10, sorry. 20, 30. So 30 Zetas as well as a full Omicron. Yeah, that's already great value. What are we spending here? 7, 17, about 35, right? 35, 36, 35, something like that. Yeah. That's really good value for Omicrons. That's incredible. Like, forget the Zetas. That's great for the Omis. You're getting a full Omicron there. Let's just round everything up here. $30, $35, $37. $37, you're getting a Zeta and a half and a full Omicron. Yeah, that's great value. You'll always take the opportunity to play with my balls. Thank you, Lady Geek. Appreciate you. What's the quiz going to be on? Mirage? You'd think I would remember that sort of thing, right? You'd really think I would know what sort of quiz we're doing. All I can say is there are going to be questions and there's going to be some answers. All right? It's up to you if you get them right. Yeah. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, I meant website. It's on Slido. Slide into my DMs. How about that? And how much is the pack cost? Which pack? No quiz. Those are horrible and boring. Or minimize the amount of winners. Yes, I get all of the shards. You guys just have to scramble around and fight for it, okay? And I'll just pretend like you guys get the shards and I get the shards. I laugh and you cry. Apparently, there is even ways to cheat in Slido. Nooch is moving away from quizzes completely. Well, I know people were using it as a means of... they were using like Alexa or Siri and stuff like that to get the questions. Yes, that was me typing, Cosley. I type like a child's been given a box of sweets to eat, and then this is a cool background. And then told that he's having his birthday and Christmas come the same week. She's like, oh, what was that? What the hell was that? Why did everything just go kablamo? It's because Monel came and gifted 5 tier 1 subs. Thank you so much, Monel. That was very kind of you, buddy. That's so nice of you, dude. Why'd you do that? Love you, buddy. Can we get some W's in the chat for Monel over here? Gifting tier 1 subs out to 5 wonderful people. You're awesome. You're awesome. Will the giveaway be a quiz? So it looks like we're doing it 2 ways, Sheepdog. We're going to be giving 3 winners from the quiz. Pulls at Scorch. And then we're going to play with my balls. And the top 2 winners of playing with my balls will also be winners. All right? So I've got 5 lots of people to give stuff away to, okay? 5 lots of lucky winners. Oh my god, we're still short. Scorch Day happiness. Happiness, madness. So I need to do the feet, don't I? I need to play with feet. Let's go over to the quests. Character quests. No, not this. Not character quests. Episode quests. What do I need to do? Complete 5 mod challenges. Alright. I want some crit damage mods, please. Alright, fine. I can do that. Yeah! Claimed it. Episode track stuff. Claim it. Quest stuff. Claim it. Character quests. Claim it. Get shards. No, not get shards. Sure, let's go over here. Let's promote. Promote from within, they say. Scorch Day fondling my fingers ready. Hell yes. Scorch Day happiness. Well, thank you, Manel. It's very kind of you, dude. I really do appreciate that, good sir. You just need to be here, Geode, and answer some quiz questions. Some quizzical questions. We have 5 winners to give away today. 5 winners to give away to today. To give away to today. Gosh, too many 2s. Too many 2s. Too many 2s. My new bad batch are all Relic 5. Good job, Casey. I've got Batcho Rekka Omega's Datacrons. I'm working on mods. About half of them are 6-star. Are the Omicrons worth it for GAC? You know, I have no idea. I haven't heard lots of things about new Bad Batch in GAC. I haven't heard them taking down anything amazing, but I know that McMole has done a lot of testing with them. So McMole is probably the guy you want to ask for that. It also kind of depends on where you fight in GAC, I guess. You know? Like, if you're at the tippity top of Kyber or something like that, then maybe they've got less viability. Is the quiz only on Twitch? No, Sev Coldo. The quiz is for everybody. The quiz is for everybody. Playing with my balls is only on Twitch. Marbles is a Twitch exclusive. All right, for now. Look at all this nonsense. We have got too many energies. Not enough Vespian gas. Ho, ho, ho. Famila Anderson over here coming in with the sub. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. I've heard they take down Queen Armadillo. Is that right, Manel? All right. Well, that's not bad. Bad Batch beating Queen Armadillo is actually pretty banging. Boo, 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 boo. Yeah, I haven't really finished working on my Bad Batch. I've been saving the resources. And plus, I'm 113 shards away from getting Crosshair unlocked because I did not get good pulls for Crosshair. So we're farming his shards. He'll be done in about a month. There or thereabouts. And then I'll take these guys to like Relic 8, probably, ready for the raid. For now, my Rusty Kamikaze, thank you for the follow there. Welcome to the tribe. I've been focusing on the Dark Side clones and obviously it's going to be the new Jedi Vanguards. Look at all these modding. Look at that modding. Oh, wait a minute, guys. Everybody, hold the phone. Make sure you sign up to GAC. You've got an hour and 16 minutes left. And in my case, climbing fleet. When's the quiz? The quiz will be starting in 15 minutes. How do we enter the giveaway? It's a quiz, Famila. It's a quiz. Oh, we got lucky with going first both times. Double bubble. Double bubble in extra trouble. If you are not good at quizzes, you will always have luck if you join me on Twitch to play marbles after the quiz, all right? Because we'll have 2 winners from marbles and 3 winners from the quiz. I'm doing great, Aatrox. How you doing, buddy? How you doing, buddy? Haven't been to one of these in a while. Pengy! I think I'm able to get red crate this conquest as long as I put on the CX2 Zeta. Dude, it's worth it. It's worthwhile. You're doing meh? Oh, what's wrong, Aatrox? I'm sorry, buddy. Do you need specific relic levels to auto the Levy mirror match? I don't think so. Did he just kill my TIE dagger? That doesn't normally happen. I don't like that, because now he has a massive advantage. How did he kill my TIE dagger? That son of a gun. That never happens. Alright, well, I guess we lose. If I lose the TIE dagger, he's able to gain turn meter, and I'm not. Right? I think? I think that's true. Oh, well, I guess I win anyway. I guess I win anyway. Go me. It was all down to me being so skillful. 1 out of 20 fights, daggers. I don't think that's happened to me yet. So I guess I'm just lucky. Guess I'm just lucky. Crosshair shard drop rate is anemic. Mine's been okay, but I just really had bugger all shards to begin with. My Leviathan is 6 stars and can beat 7-star levies. Nice job, Star Cup. It does happen with the old Scimitar-oo. Your Lord Vader is missing 3 Zetas, and I don't want to put Maul with him. Should I put Leftover Empire with him, or should I put Gear 11 Darkside clones with him for Gek? Okay. Maybe the Darkside clones? I'm not sure. I don't think... Like, I wouldn't put him on defense regardless, I don't think. Alright, did we get to first in fleet? I think we did, didn't we? We got to first in fleet. Look at these guys over here. They're just waiting. They're waiting for R9 Scorch. Got there eventually. My brain was taking some time to engage, but we will get him by the end of this week with the trusty Fangdoogle over here. The trusty Fangdoogle, because we'll be getting 15 shards a day, and we need 85 shards. So, you know, we'll be done in 6 days. Giving away lightspeed bundles or other things. We're giving away Scorch shards, good sir. Scorch shards. How long till giveaway starts? 15 minutes. 15 minutes. I did, Lord Coffee. We had it up on screen earlier, actually. We had it up on screen earlier. So, it's good business. I'm very proud. I'm very proud of CG for doing what they got to do. And, you know, fixing stuff that's broke. So, the Bo-Katan Mandalore team, that one's just straight up bugged. Because it shouldn't be reflecting true damage. Like, that's not part of that kit. And being able to reflect 120,000 damage on Scorch is quite frankly ridiculous. Now, the Mon Mothma team beats it just because it's a TM train, right? There's got no ways of interrupting, of stopping Mon Mothma's TM train. Technically speaking, not bugged, not broken. But if CG's intention is to have this team not be beatable by non-Galactic Legend teams, then they're going to have to do something to address Mon Mothma. It's as simple as that. Is the Twitch thing going to be a regular change for the giveaways? I don't mind signing up for Twitch, but I'm not going to get it done for today. It'll happen occasionally, Last Gen. I might do it for every single one. It won't be the last time, is all I'll say. It will not be the last time. Doesn't Lord Vader apply days? Stanimal? Absolutely. The problem is Mon Mothma does an AoE cleanse. So as soon as you go, you cleanse it all, and then you just TM roll. So there's no way to currently, there's no way to stop her from just cleansing and then TM rolling your team. I haven't watched Andor Season 2 yet, Seb Calder, no. Plague Death Gaming, thank you so much for the Prime with sub. Prime with sub, the sub with Prime, or the Prime sub. You pick a lane, Scribble. Stick to it and pick a lane. Either way, thank you, good sir. Appreciate you, Plague Gaming. But yeah, they are looking at these, interacting in a way unintended with Lord Vader, and will be addressed in an upcoming update. This makes it sound like they are definitely nerfing both teams. True Bugbat, how you doing? Welcome to the tribe. The way it's worded makes it sound like they're going to get nerfed, or they're going to get fixed so that they can't beat Lord Vader. Now, I said in my video, I don't advocate for unbeatable teams on defense, and Lord Vader with clones is probably not unbeatable, even with only Galactic Legends, right? But I can also see why CG would want to fix these things. Get those likes up! Yeah, if you could, that'd be amazing. Andor is a must watch. I will try my best to watch it. I'll try my best. I know it's going to be good, right? I know it's going to be good. 100% know it's going to be good. It's just a case of I need to find several hours to sit down and watch it. How are we modding Scorch? Hey Blaze, how you doing? Speed, better potency, better protection. Fully OP, we're doing great, buddy. Thank you. Hope you're well. Seems simple to give Lord Vader an undispellable daze. Yeah, and don't get me wrong, they could fix it a number of ways. Very, very easily. But I guess what they're trying to do is make sure that they don't unintentionally mess up other counters, right? At least they've recognized the issue. Should not have got to this point, though. This is what happens when window lickers perform dev and QA. Big grip. Tell us how you really feel, buddy. Oh, my lord. I get it. I get it. You know, these days I think we've become accustomed to things being bugged when they release. If they nerf those, they need to make sure some GL teams can actually one-shot the new Lord Vader. Hasn't seemed like he's nearly unstoppable, even with GLs so far. I don't think so, Anton. Don't get me wrong, he's a pain in the arse in 3v3s, but right now we do have an Apocron that's boosting performance quite heavily. But things like, you know, Slacker, Lord Vader himself, mirror matches, and was it Leia? And Seer Malicos. Speed on a tank? Can you elaborate? No, Big Ninja, I can't. I can't. Isn't Mon Mothma only working because current Datacron? No, Micah. In the video, there were no Datacrons active. On either side. On either side. There will be an in-depth, cohesive list of modding for all Darkside clones. Sev Koldo, yes, I plan on doing a full team modding video shortly, but I want to have all of my clones unlocked and all relicked up so I can actually show it in action. In my opinion, Scorch should be a health defense set, protection primaries with high defensive percentile secondaries and health percentile secondaries, then as fast as possible afterwards. Fair enough? Yep. Why not? I think defense sets on him is a bit of a waste. He gains a ridiculous amount of defense from his buffs regardless, as well as basically not being able to be crit in a Lord Vader team. So I feel like protection primaries is the way to go. Speed to get him to take lots of turns is great. Being able to push out lots of Order 66. Leia seems pretty good. That's right, Apocron. Oh, Seer Malicos still works? Intriguing. Seer Malicos works in 3s. I don't know about 5s. We are aware, once again, that we did not test our game and we'll be monitoring Arnold's stream closely. Well, so they say. If they're okay with Balin beating GL Ahsoka, why shouldn't Manbo be able to beat Lord Vader? Well, the thing with Mando is that her interaction is actually bugged. So that's not quite the same thing. The Momo thing you could definitely argue. Look, there are non-GL teams that beat every GL. Right? Every GL has got a non-Galactic Legend counter. Some have got more than one. Why is Lord Vader clones different? CG's QA team must have all the zero speed mods on them because they ain't testing. I feel like it's fair that everyone has a counter. Should we nerf Ufus if we're nerfing Bo and Mon Mothma? What we need is clarity from CG around what is the expectation for Galactic Legends. Now, personally, I've always thought that Galactic Legends should basically only be beaten by Galactic Legends. Like, just in general. Because they are such a heavy investment, right? You spend months farming Galactic Legends. In Glat's case, multiple R9s, which is still a huge investment to get these powerful characters. They should matter in GAC. As it stands, there are many teams that beat Galactic Legends that are not Galactic Legends. So what's the value of a Galactic Legend if it doesn't hold? It's like, they should hold some weight. They should mean something. Otherwise, why are we spending so much resources getting them? I know you still need them ultimately because eventually we'll be able to set full GL defenses in GAC and Territory Wars. Nothing but Galactic Legends, right? But it feels like they don't have value right now in the way that they should. But if you do one fail, you automatically lose round. Sorry, if you drop a battle, you lose a round? Quite frequently, yeah. I would modify your statement to say GLs should only be beaten by GLs consistently. I think non-GL counters should work as a Hail Mary. I don't mind non-GL counters piecemealing a GL. I don't mind non-GL counters being able to take out one unit. And then you can go in and maybe you can clean it up with a cleanup team. That's also a non-GL. I don't mind that. But what I don't like is every Galactic Legend having like 2 or 3 non-Galactic Legend counters that one tap for decent banners. Like that kind of rubs me the wrong way. I was eager to get Darkside Vision Ray unlocked, so I should activate Malicos and Pirho with Seer before that. I personally feel like Slacker Darkside Vision Ray is such a good team. It's so useful that you should probably prioritize that. I don't think CG is strict about no GL counters, but Mon Mothma is still kind of cheap. It's very cheap. It's full of old units as well, apart from Luthen. Luthen is a conquest unit. The Mon Mothma team requires 1 conquest unit. And then Hoth Rebel Scout is a character. Whereas the Seer Malicos counter frequently requires triple Omid Malicos, as well as Omid Starkiller, and an Omi Seer in 3v3. It's a 7 Omi team with a legendary and a conquest unit. That's a lot heavier than a Momo investment. But then what do you do when your opponent puts all 9 GLs on defense? You give up? No. Don't be silly. It means that that guy's defense suddenly has value to it, right? Suddenly has value to it. So say you've put 3 GLs on defense, he's put 9. You're going to have a real hard time clearing his defense. Similarly, how's he going to deal with your defense? You also have 3 GLs that can only really be beaten by Galactic Legends. He's going to have nothing really to be able to clear it. Maybe he has enough, multiple teams to chip away and take it down, but then he can't take out the rest of your meta teams that you've set on defense. Because you're not setting 3 GL teams and then crap teams, right? You'll set 3 GLs and you'll have Queen Amidala and you'll have, Balin Skull and you'll have whatever else, Great Mothers and stuff like that. And in order for him to take down your Galactic Legends, he has to use those valuable counters elsewhere, right? So maybe he can't clear an entire section, but you can clear north by using your remaining Galactic Legends to take out one sector and fleets, and that gets you the win. C losing to Wampa is a major problem in my books. That's a fundamental problem with C's kit. He struggles with solos. Hey, Tarkin, how you doing, bro? As a free-to-play in Kyber 2, I can't can't never agree. I can't never agree. So you always agree with locking GLs to be countered by another? Because then the larger player just sandbags the other? That's not really a free-to-play issue. That's not a free-to-play issue. That's just a roster size issue. Anyone putting C on defense in GAC needs their Swagger license revoked. I think TAS has in the past, right? Like, you can put really expensive, powerful Sith teams on defense. Thank you so much for the raid there, I am Arch. Total agreement. I think it would add a lot more strategy in terms of defensive placement. Well, I think the problem is frequently late game GAC matches, you can always clear no matter what, right? You can always push through. Unless you've just had a really bad night. It doesn't matter how tough that defensive line is, you can always break through. So it disincentivizes putting 9 GLs on defense, right? Because there's no point. You just, like, you get one tapped anyway and you lose on efficiency. That's disheartening. That's disheartening because it's like, well, does defense really matter? You have to rely on your opponent making mistakes rather than you having a great, well thought out defense or a tough defense. Used Purple Wizard, aka Sid, to solo C last round. That's funny because C took himself out. Just set Malak or Treya with C. Yes, that stops a Wampa counter dead in its tracks. Malak alone stops Wampa counters. Egnard's put C on defense when he was turtling. Yeah, you can do it. Fatal regularly gets not full cleared. I imagine Fatal probably sets incredibly difficult defenses whilst also having phenomenal modding and weird strategies there. That's kind of like saying, yeah, but Usain Bolt can run fast. Yes, he can. Treya lead Lord Vader, Tarkin and clones. All comes down to efficiency. Do you think we need more spots? Maybe more in Kyber? Or I do think it would be useful to have more leagues. I do think it would be useful to have more leagues, yeah. You could do what I do and just basically half-ass GAC because it's an awful game mode. But I love GAC last gen. It's my favorite game mode. I think the free-to-play angle is really just referencing those who are competitive and facing larger accounts that spend more. Having off-meta helps a lot with punching up. I agree. I was that guy for years and years and years. For like 4.5 years, I was completely free-to-play and was in Kyber 1 and was constantly facing up against whales and people that did it. And it's tough. It is tough. Yep, I completely agree. You know, you have to learn counters, learn off meta. You have to be able to invest in areas that you can invest, such as modding and strategy, datacrons as well these days, massively. So you have to hope that you can flex your roster better than your opponent. You know? I think Bane needs a nerf. We're talking about GL counters. Bane, when he was first released, was way too powerful. Punching down is so much more fun. You can't still be chilling in Kyber 2, Bomber. I'm sure your GAC is less stressful. Yeah. I think Bane should have his middle ability actually match the text. It does, though. Apart from the fact that it's dispelling twice. You know? Like, we've been through like, Bane's bugginess ad nauseum. But Bane shouldn't be doing damage, so that part everybody should be agreed upon at this point, because that's, like, not in contention at all. But let's not go into the Bane thing all over again. I feel like watching you and Arnold, you always have several, like, A-tier teams you don't use, maybe an extra squad in each zone, makes defense more viable. Yeah, totally. Can do. Certainly can do. It's just you run the risk, I guess, of being less efficient. You run the risk of not having... Because you never know exactly what your opponent's going to set, right? So having multiple answers to the same team is useful. Nerf my Bane and heads will roll.
And the Geos just go, fuck you, motherfucker, and then you die.
Thank you, Wolfie.
And the Geos just go,
hey, Bane thing again. Let's do this for like the 50th time running. Appreciate you, buddy. Just made Kyber 5 and investing in Datacrons really was a big part of the climb. Absolutely. Datacrons make such a huge difference to viability in GAC. It's a combination of GP and wisdom. Before the start of the year, I was the guy that was out GL'd 9-7 by often and held Kyber 2 ranking. Those monsters sometimes have zero skill knowledge, but rather a rather fat wallet. I won't say that's a lie. I won't say that's a lie. Legion, thank you for the resub. Do you think you should add more teams to GAC? I feel like the end game, it doesn't feel good to only utilize X% of the roster. Famila, I think we need to have something change in GAC. I definitely think that. My problem is I don't know if just expanding the board is the long-term solution. Because when does that stop? You know what I mean? When does it stop? Right now, 5v5, we've got 11 teams that we've got to put on defense. 11 teams for offense, 3 fleets, right? What do? We add a team per sector and we have to fight, 13 teams, 14 teams on defense and 4 fleets. And then in another year, do we add another one again? And eventually we're, facing 20 teams on defense. And then GAC ends up taking 3 hours. It's like, there comes a point where it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And the game takes longer and longer and longer and longer to do GAC. There has to be another solution outside of let's just add more teams. I feel like there has to be a different solution than that. And same for Territory Wars. Territory Wars, in my opinion, just needs completely overhauling and changing. 2 years, Legion. I appreciate you, brother. They should buff C Bane as a duo, but maybe nerf solo Bane. I'd be down with that, to be honest, Aatrox. GAC does need a shake-up. Matchmaking more than anything else. I don't know about matchmaking. Like, there are certain elements of matchmaking that would be nice to get rid of. TW rewards is very small. It is, yeah. I have no interest in spending more time for GAC. I hate it right now, spending 2 hours on 3v3. Well, exactly. So if you keep on adding... And 3v3 does take longer. Split fleets to a bottom and top zone, 2 in each, and have more front wall teams to put... Or put fleets in the front. Faction-specific GACs. Like in Raid, maybe? Oh, God. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Welcome to GAC. You can only use Jedi Vanguard, Darkside Clones, and New Bad Batch. Ooh. How fun do you think that would be? Datacrons are not even lifting irrelevant teams anymore. That should be their purpose, not doubling down the meta. I disagree, TNR. What does a Sidious Cron do right now? Sidious Cron beats Great Mothers. Beats Bale and Skull. Sidious Cron beats Solo C. Are we saying that that doesn't elevate irrelevant teams? What about Mon Mothma? Mon Mothma teams out here steamrolling stuff. As long as they can't have their TM interrupted, Mon Mothma teams beat everything right now. Is that not valuable? I do agree that it still lifts modern relevant teams. Yeah, 100%. But to say it doesn't lift historic teams as well is factually wrong. Didn't they say that Journey Guide characters should be GL level with Omis active? I don't think so. I remember them coming out with a ranking system and being like, Conquest units are supposed to be just below Galactic Legends. TW could take a mini rope map approach, would be quick. Don't forget the pirates. Oh yeah, sorry Jack, you're absolutely right. And pirates. New raid will be a horror, feel like. Yeah, I think so. Make me magically grow back my hair to lose it again. I think my hair is growing into my brain now. I think it's literally going into my skull. Allowness, that sucks. Datacrons don't lift older teams, then why are smugglers such a pain in the neck right now? That's true. Hey Overlord, how you doing? Come from Yoda, who's made a record viewership of 125. Go Yoda! I didn't realize he started streaming. Go him. Where's my balls? Firmly in my pants, good sir. Whip them out later. Does Mon Mothma TM train rolling beat Treya? I mean, you'd basically kill yourself with the attacks out of turn. You'd have to hope that they don't get a turn. If it's got Sidious in there, Savage in the team with that GAC on me, then no, because he's just going to counterattack and one-tap your entire team. and gain bolos of TM himself. Should be like in tabletop, where you have to designate 1, 2, 3 million of GP for a GAC and designate your offense and defense. So what, you say you lock into GAC, say you've got 13 million right now. Kyber 1, you're allowed to play with 3 million GP. Out of your roster, you get to pick 3 million GP worth of your roster. That sounds tough. That sounds tough. It would feel like you would use just a fraction of your roster all the time. Ready for the quiz? Yeah, it is time for the quiz. Arnold is engaged with rebel forces trying to infiltrate a ship. What? Say what? I would like to have ship mods so that not everybody... I would like to have something to get a little bit more control over fleet, for sure. You've been using Solo Lord Vader versus Sonicrons? Nice. Any idea when the next pirate might be? Yeah, the next pirate tune is not coming for like 6 weeks. Because we've just had Scorch today. 2 weeks today, we're getting Jedi Temple Guard. In a month today, we will be getting Depa Billaba, or Balls Deeper. Then, like a week afterwards, we should be getting Jedi Master Mace. Week after that will be our first pirate. We don't know who the pirate is. So, yeah. That is the way the cookie crumbles. We are going to take a look now to get... I've had a really good time chatting with you all today. But we're going to start the quiz. Lickety split. Just need to get it up for you directly in front of all of you today. So let me work on that real quick. Yeah, so it's an Empire Strikes Back quiz, ladies and gentlemen. It's an Empire Strikes Back quiz. So let me present to you the quiz of the evening. We're going to do it this way, I think. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. If you could, at your leisure, join. Now, it would be very helpful to me. It would be very helpful indeed to me if you could join with your ally codes. It makes giving out the rewards that much easier. All right? That's what it does. All right? That's what it does. So if y'all could make that happen for me, that would be wonderful. You made it just in time. You just watched this movie, plus I met the stunt double for Boba Fett, Dax, a few years back. Nice. We will be doing marbles afterwards. So essentially, the top 3 winners of this quiz, top 3, are going to get rewards. Okay, your rewards are basically 5 pulls of the Scorch pack. Usually, you get around 35 shards. Usually, you get around 35. You can pull a 330. Chances are slim, but it can happen. All right. I've seen people pull in the 90s before. I believe Wolfie once got an 80. Something like that. So that was pretty wild. These are 20 questions. 20 questions long. It's going to be based on accuracy as well as time. All right? So fastest fingers as well as accuracy, guys. Is that clear for everybody? I hope so. You clever little sausages. All right, I need to fix this chat because it's looking kind of funky. Bear with 1 second, guys. Bear with. Boo, boo, boo. Just trying to sort out... Oh, that's the wrong one. That's why. That's the wrong one. That's why. It's this one over here should be. Boop. Good. Boop. Good. Is Empire Strikes Back a movie? No. No, it's a rare breed of fish that grows on trees. Yes, it's a movie. Be much easier if all three of us were playing. But got over 100 already? What? Over 100? Yeah, we've got 154 people in the chat. That's quite a lot. It's a Star Trek movie, right? I think it's actually the latest movie to be released in the Fast and Furious franchise. So naturally, the entire quiz is really just about family. All right, it's just about family. It's okay, Tumblr. Don't you worry, buddy. Crossing my fingers that everyone's Wi-Fi dies, including mine, North Dilus, because if mine dies, nobody's getting nothing. Nobody's getting nothing. Ah, the joy of joys. Well, except your scribe. That would be an issue. It would, yes. Bad time for me to be an orphan. What? Be easy to get top 3 if there are only 3. Oh, sorry. I said that. Sorry. I'm just a dumbass sometimes, guys. I don't get things like... It takes a lot to get through this bald head of mine. One of the questions will be about the biggest Mandela effect ever, which comes specifically from this movie. If you know, you know. It will be. No QR code this time? Isn't that a QR code right there? Isn't like the thing in the top left corner, isn't that a big QR code? We can start living our lives a quarter mile at a time. Yeah, baby. It's about the Family Guy Star Wars, right? Exactly. It's about the Napoleon Wars. Ah, not only Napoleon, but also all of the wars he had. That's an RQ code. What? Yeah, it's an RF code. We still seem to have more people joining the quiz. How many people are joining this one? 185? Mod or VIP Wolfie? What the hell, scribe it? Look, man, if Wolfie wants to be a VIP, he can be. Wolfie, do you want to be a VIP? A very important potato? I mean, he knows he's special in my heart. Where's the ban option? I beg your pardon? I love potatoes? Yes. Not enough likes on the stream, Josh the Nosh. I'm sure we could help. Like, we still seem to be getting bots joining the... May the Sith be with you, Grisabella. Nice. Wolfie's a VIP everywhere he goes? Oh, in that case, he's not getting VIP here. That means he's special in this stream. Alright? Have I seen Star Wars with Jim Carrey? Don't think so. Engage the likes. Don't think, just click. If we all do that, we have an equal chance. That's true, generic insults. I think if we'll split everybody up into 4 teams. Each of you get assigned a letter, A, B, C, or D, right? And whichever letter you get assigned to, you can only answer that answer in the question for every question. So Group A, you only ever answer A or the first answer. Group B, answer 2. Group C, answer 3. Group 4, answer 4. Group D, answer 4. That seems fair? All right, ladies and gentlemen, if we somehow hit 200 people, then I'm just going to start it. I'm going to do answer 5. Matt is metagaming. Matt's metagaming. We've hit 202 people. How are there 202 people? That's not what I wanted to show. That's hot utils. Hot as hell utils. Right, how many people are chilling in chat? We've got 255. Is this what it's like when Arnold doesn't stream and just like loads of people come join streams? That's wild. That's wild. 3 out of 200 winners. I got a bad feeling about this. All right. First time joining a quiz. Ladies and gentlemen, we are 17 minutes late to our quiz. It's time for us to get started. So, to go over the rules, 20 questions shall be had. Of these 20 questions, you will have, I believe, 30 seconds to answer. It will be a case of the fastest response as well as correct response. Correct is the most important thing. But as we know, he who comes first wins. All right? So be the first person to answer. It's a race, guys. It's a race. All right? Top 3 winners of the overall quiz will get prizes. Then everybody gets to play with my balls and we'll pick 2 winners out of that. If you want to play with my balls later and win some extra shards, you need to be on Twitch, guys. All right? That's all I'm going to say. That's not what my wife says. She's lying to you, bro. She's trying to win. She's trying to win, okay? Stay strong. You can win. Exactly, Manuel. You get it. All right. We somehow keep on getting more people joined, so we're going to start this quiz. Let's go. Name the creature both Luke and Han ride on the snowy wastes of Hoth. If you do not get this, I will he-bitch man slap you. It's going to happen. Man. Tusk cat? I want a tusk cat. Dave. Oh, Dave? Dave, you gonna come join us? In the snowy fields of Hoth? Come on, Dave. Do us a favour. Let me cut your stomach open and sleep in your guts. Wrong window. Oh my god. Love it. Taunton, here's a who. Indeed.